Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our MEIOU and Taxes 2.01 playthrough in EU4 with me, your host Luckymarine. And it might look a little bit different because I loaded back into the game and it spat us out in the middle of the war with Savoy. So I played up to the point where we were at. In the peace deal, I took less land off Venice and more land off Savoy themselves, as they were the war target. The land was cheaper and I could take more. We're going to have to actually go to war with Venice if we want land off them. Although in the peace deal I did snaffle Venetian islands over here. So that was a bit of a bonus. I think I actually need to add this to the trade company before they end up rebelling. Yeah. Well, rebelling too much. Anyway. Which was pretty good. Also managed to make this not a state anymore before the greater nobles got in here, which meant that I could not only state Portugal, Alentejo, that one, but I could also state to Aragon, which was the lump here that wasn't properly stated. It is now. Which looks nice. Which looks nice. I also got a new heir. The heir was a 455, which I thought was brilliant. And then he died. He died a month later. I sent for a trained medicus at a cost of 3,000 ducats, 3,500 ducats, something like that, and he still died. So ended up taking a loan. So we're kind of in debt, but we've got good income. Not too concerned with that. I have had so many issues with rebels. The North African Corps are back on the transport ships and off up here to deal with the rebels just so. And yeah, I think I'm just about ready to now kick off with Bosnia after so long. So what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Nothing. Let's go. Take Bosnia. Go. You walk straight in there. We will heavily restrict looting. I want you in there and you there, just in case he starts or he tries to move away. You directly into Trent. Go catch them with their pants down. Yeah, not really. Still. Let's split you up. They're not taking quite the attrition. I want the cannons from you into there. I want anyone who doesn't have wheels heading out of that province. How many do you need? 14. There we go, something like that. Internal conflicts in Romania. I think it's sad. Speaking of Romania, like, when did these flags become all the rage? I mean, when did people stop having flags like this and ended up having flags like this? It's like Lithuania. Lithuania used to have an amazing flag. I don't know if Lithuania is still alive, but Lithuania used to have an amazing flag, and then they turned to, like, I don't know. I know it's got green in it. Lithuanian flag is like, it's like the Romanian. Oh, I'm gonna get hammered for this, but it's a bit like the Romanian flag in its makeup, like the Romanian flag and the German flag, just like 3 bars, and one's green, and I don't know. It's boring. I'd rather something like the Netherlandish flag. And what happened to the Netherlands flag? Why didn't they keep this? Why is the Netherlands flag now boring as well? It's... And the Spanish flag? I mean, at least the Spanish flag has little bits and pieces on... The modern day Spanish flag. At least it has bits and pieces on it that are pertinent to their history. But I don't know. Flags these days, they don't build them like they used to. Looks like the Australians have always been boring. No. Anyway. Let's carry on. Ooh, excellent. Let's use that stability. As much as I want to use that stability to revoke privileges from the estates, we're not struggling for money. So we might as well keep it. Keep things as they are. And I'd rather use that extra stability to just quell a little bit of our uprisings. Although positive stability, it doesn't do much. Not really. Are we up there yet? Yep. You moved off into Hansa. Fair enough. Good. That's not squish. Battle of the Gulf of Venice. So, who has... Oh, it would be Friuli. Has a... Game, please stop. I'm not getting angry anymore. I'm just exasperated. It's like, game, please. Like, I've got to the point where I'm bargaining with it. Please stop. Let's at least stop our corruption getting higher. No one's really taking much attrition there. Taking you back. Hansa have sorted our rebels out for us, and we can probably leave that province. So unit to go, and both of you. Where are you? Yeah, fair enough. I wonder why these guys were so cheap, but yeah, that makes sense. Any good stuff? Nope, we can still divorce our spouse because we still haven't had a baby. Well, we did, but he died. We had a really good baby as well, and it died. Thankfully it wasn't a hunting accident, that would have been ridiculous. 3-month-old in a hunting accident. I don't think it was even 3, it had just been born, like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago maybe. And then suddenly, falls ill. And our trained medicus was not very good at being a medicus. Pay it with that loan? Yeah, let's go for it. I don't like having loans. Even in real life. British separatist. Alright, on the boat. I will use you. All the way down here. Is there any point in making you? Where are you? Can't even see the name. Here it is. Is there any point in making you? No. Your autonomy's far too high. No, we'll wait off on that then. What ideas can we take? We can get through forts just that little bit quicker. Would it be worth it? Or would I rather have the supply limit? It's forts that are holding us up the most at the moment, so let's go for that. I think that we use I mean, extra supply limit is great. I'll not deny that. However, getting through a fort quicker is going to stop us from losing quite so many men in long protracted fort sieges. Another 4 artillery. And we can get the extra bonus there. Good. And what is our army tradition like? Well, not exactly fighting. Unless it counts rebels. Rebel uprising. All the rebel uprisings. 10 prestige, don't need it. I'll take the money. I think with our next big lump of money, just to see what cannons can do in hills against well, it's got quite a good composition there, but still. If you can do enough damage in the fire phase, that's almost an instant wipe. Why are we only at 70%? Who's still? Oh, of course, Moravia. Can we get to Moravia? We can. Splendid. Let's put you in charge then. Canal in New Granada delayed. It's unfortunate. And who's there? How did I not know that this was here? I do now. Very well. Our truce with the Great Britain has ended. Could do with getting this Great Britain. Why have you got a 3-star general? Austria tells of revolution in Austria. How do we get a revolution? I would like that. Right, let's start piecing out some of these guys. Moravia, do you want out? For nothing, because I don't really want anything from Moravia. Not really. Very good. Game, please stop. Good. Local lord or the one that gives us loads of money. Let's go for the loads of money. Good. Okay. Okay. And how are we getting on here? That looks like a win. Good, good, good. That should be a squish. I will leave them there. Local traders demand aids. Well, it's a weird demand to have, but go on then. Against China, improve relations with Hungary or protect against Ming. I don't think we're going to be able to protect against Ming. Equal or larger armor than Ming. 491. What are we currently operating on? We're not that far away, and we could. What would you give me? Morale, manpower recovery speed, gain 5, army tradition. Against China, we've dabbled with getting into China. Just turns into a war of attrition. That's not, to be honest, to be brutally honest, it's not that fun. And I like fun things. No, let's do that. Let's get something else. Give me a claim on something. Anyway, currently building a spy network in Hungary so that we can get into Hum. also, please tell me you have a claim on you. We're good. Excellent. Good. Are we down here yet? We are. Alright, take that. Good. Once we've taken the Moravian capital, I'm fairly certain we should be able... No, balls. We should be able to get them out fairly quickly. So when you get into this stage of the game, you almost need a fleet. Do not lose this fight. You almost need a load of troops and a fleet dedicated to shipping troops around and putting rebels down. It's kind of a thing that you need. Yeah, once their capital's fallen, we'll be able to get them out. For pretty much nothing. Do not lose against 7,000 troops. Game stop. Get inflation, game 50 Diplo, let's go for that. Very well. That's the siege of their capital, which should mean they want out. We could probably get war reps. Spit out Bohemia. Or release nation. Return calls, no, not really. Revolt calls, not really. Sea calls, no. I'll do. War reps and money. Out you go. I don't want anything else from you. I don't want to break your truces with anyone else, otherwise somebody will snaffle you up because you're already quite small. Trent. Let's have words. In a while. Right. You're lot on that boat. As a side note, you all fought terribly on that occasion. And let's send you up to Iceland. Alright. Trent. Let's see you for the pieces that you're going to give us. This would be nice. Oh no. Who did we declare it on? We declared it on Bosnia, didn't we? Oh, that's so much Diplo. Whoops. Go on then. And all treaties with... Who do we want to isolate? Why not? You're not going to exist. Burgundy's tiny. Why not? Something like that. Fine. Friuli, you're next. I don't think we're going to need that many people in Britain. We're going to need a siege stack. Right, you. And you. No, don't take that route, you fool. As soon as you get out of here, you're going to be unblack flagged and you're not going to be able to walk through Austria, are you? You're going to prove me wrong. Are you going to prove me wrong? You shouldn't. That's not how this works. Yeah, see? You fool. And you might as well step out there. Let's make you a core, and let's make you a core as well whilst we can. We might actually dip under the 100% overextension. Which will do nothing for us, it'll just net us a little bit more money, but it's nice to have. Okay, Friuli, come on down. Can we take anything off you without getting people's knickers in a twist? That would probably be acceptable, would it not? That maybe not. No, it's 57 Diplo as well. What about that? What about that? Including war reps and what little money you have, why not? And all treaties. Less money and more annulling. Fine. Right, into Friuli, and it's a 44 pop. Still not a bad province. What do you make? Wheat. And Bosnia. Are we going to be able to nibble all of you without you getting really mad? Without everyone around us getting really mad? Don't think that's going to be a thing, but let's have a look anyway. If we were to snaffle the entirety of you, it would be alright. I don't think anyone else adds to that list. Done, let's get to peace. Fine. And just like that. Less border go. A little bit more here, but from now to the end of the game, I'd like to do what I wanted to do about 800 years ago. That's a bit of a overestimation. But yeah, I want to cut through here. I want to kind of connect these two landmasses together. And that would be good for us. Also, what would be good for us is if these ships could get a fucking move on. Truly have a global empire, so I suppose I have a ways to go. Right, let's go sit on the coast. Am I needed down here anymore? You're making it a core. How about this? Making this core as well. Yeah, we'll sit down here until they've made this a core. I'll then head away. Can use them 22,000 elsewhere, I'm sure of it. Mongo of the Congo. Can we declare war on you? I don't think we can. Oh yeah, I think we have a claim on them. Let's have a little look. Icelandic separatists. Yeah, I know. No, don't have a claim. Still, I only wanted, from Congo, I only wanted that coastline that they were going to give us. What about you? No claim. Friend with killer. Not concerned. They look big, but they're not. It's just made up of lots of little provinces, and they're on crap tech. In comparison, Portugal's doing alright with the colonization down here. Last time we went to war with them, I think they were down to about these two. Is that us? No, the guy is over here. Graphics aren't quite lining up. Right, so cannons off towards the British. The plague cometh. Okay. What pop do we have right now? It's here somewhere. $13,553. We'll let it do its thing. Nope. Let's get into Calais. Should be able to hold us. Are you not there yet? Of course you are. You're just taking your time, aren't you? And let's pick these guys up. So another fight with Britain. What do we want from Britain in this fight? That's fun, sell it. Do we need a prestige? No. What do we want from Britain in this fight? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think just away from north to south. Just some sort of pathway would be ideal. Great. Let's have you in charge of that. And hopefully we can squish them fairly effectively. Good. We'll put you in charge. Where's your fort? Here. Has a fully maintained fort already. No one's going to help him. Let's just go and sit on that. And we'll bring you up to help. Why not? Yeah. We'll heavily restrict looting because we're going to want that land ourselves. Wow, that's great. On the boat. And off the boat. Good. Take that back. And boats. Head up here. And we'll use these troops here to deposit into Scotland and work our way down from the north. The troops here, they're just here to provide a little bit of support. What have we run into here? 2 heavies. Alright, let's try get away from them as quickly as we can. A bit inhuman. Okay, don't stop. What do we lose? 4 transports. I think these guys are going to continue around the British Isles. So if we can get our transports away to pick some of these up, then we will. We'll just have to try and dodge them on the way back in. This would be inhuman, of course. Let the plague spread. And we'll use you to take individual provinces. Got 3 or 4. Well done. Oh, what? No, stop. Stop, please. Province culture shifts. Okay. Okay, who are we fighting here? Oh, it's our minions. Splendid. Culture in Biarbara becomes Castilian. Good. Fairly certain that that was a Portuguese province. Let's have a little look. Yeah, you can see the lump that we're taking out of what is Portuguese culture. I think there's only, is that one or two? Two Basque provinces left. Good. So the heavy fleet. Could have used them all along. Let's use our heavies to provide some sort of blockade. Grab our transports and send them north. Our minions will probably be able to keep the British fleet in. Invite our acquaintance to stay. Production efficiency person or 50 admin points. Go for the 50 admin points and let's see what we can do with those 50 administration points. Anything here? We can, freely. Excellent. We're in real danger of dipping below 100 overextension here. Also, it's missionary strength and missionary strength versus heretics. Tolerance of true faith goes up by 1, which would offset what a ruler has at the moment. Production efficiency plus 20%. Diplo rep plus rural goods produced. Is it worth it? Is it worth dumping the admin points into those ideas this late in the game? I mean, the majority of logistic ideas are quite nice. Quite good, quite nice. Both. Reduce overextension. Go on then. Maybe not. Where's your fort? It's over here. Let's give you a blockade then. We've not had a rebellion in a while. Have we had a rebellion and I've just skipped past it? Maybe not. Maybe we have been that lucky. Maybe it is a thing. Ah, oh, death of a pope. Won the siege of Suffolk. Away you go. Won the siege of Warwick. Off to Norfolk. Off to see the six-fingered people. You to Cambridge. There we go. Didn't think it'd take long. Well, you're on a fort that's quite heavily defended. Why are we taking attrition there? Quite heavily defended. I think it's got quite a good fort level in it. Right. It should hold until reinforcements turn up. Now, who's going to get there first? One siege of Derby. You move on to York. Nope, it would be inhuman. Let's try to kill off as many of them as we can. No land there then. Are we really going to... Oh, we're going to get held up there. Here he is. Off you go. You, up to Cumberland. And you to Lancaster. Damn it, Naples. The bane of my life. Oh, yeah, we didn't get there in time. Go for cloth. Can we not get to Durham? No. Oh well. Looks like we are going to win here anyway. We'll block their retreat with... Yep, block their retreat with the blockade, of course. You move on the fort, and you two move in behind. I'll take out the tiny provinces. Good job we had rebellion here, because it's just reminded me that we'd stacked up here. Okay, okay. Very well, okay. Game stop. Right. You were not a wipe. But that is. You will not wipe, but that is. And away you go. You up to Northumberland. Let's have you just split up and take back bits and pieces. Good. Iona. Ignore them. And go back home. Whew. We can take admin tech. Expansion capacity plus 5%. Let's take it now before we peace out with Great Britain. Efficiency or expansion capacity, as they call it in MEIOU and Taxes, is now at 70%, which should bring down the cost. I should have compared it before and after we've taken it. So the cost of taking individual things from Britain. Britain, do you have any more islands? Would it appear not? That's ridiculous. What about something? Although, I don't think it adds many more to what we already have. We can make this last a few more years. We can cut down the amount of people that are going to be mad with us. We've made converts. Good. It's about time. Although it's about the time where things became a little more secular. Where is this plague? It's mild plague, just everywhere. Mild into passed over. It's not that bad as far as plagues go. It's hardly even touched us. Nope, can't get out just yet. What's this? Portuguese separatists, Icelandic separatists. Icelandic separatists in the... well, you can deal with that. And Portuguese separatists, of course. Get someone with a little bit of speed, and away you go. To a province that hasn't caused us issues in forever. In forever. Suddenly. Portuguese separatists with their tiny cannons. Our cannons are bigger, aren't they? Oh yeah, that's not just euphemism. We do have giant cannons. I don't know why their cannons are so small. We're done. Well, let's collect all of you in somewhere with half decent supply limit. And see what we've got. Okay. Benign neglect. Go for trade value. Right, in here should be a decent siege stack. Let's take 10 out of here. So we've got a usual group of 30. 20 infantry, 10 cannons. What are you comprised of? Entirely infantry. Alright. Heavies. So are you hunting pirates in, I don't know, the channel or something? For the time being. No point having you sat around doing nothing. Might as well put you to work. Do we have pirates in the channel? Yeah, no. No. We don't have any pirates anywhere. Nobody's pirating anything. Still, it'll be a good deterrent if we've already got heavies there. Who's on this list? Quite a few people. Great, we can take Oxford for 0 Diplo. Everything else is going to cost an arm, a leg, an eye, maybe an ear or two. No, I don't want that. Perpetually in the Diplo hole. That's what this episode should be. That's what the past 10 episodes. The past 10 episodes should be in a separate chapter called Diplo hole. Right, let's start by Diplo then. I don't want anything in Ireland. Not that I've got anything against the Irish. It's just I'd rather have a link between my stuff. Cambridge, no. York, no, you connect. So what's that? Even the Isles will be pissed off with me. Even the Isles. Or do we just go for it? Do you have anything else of use? Warps? No. Revoke cause? That'd be useful. Oh, this is definite coalition territory. I doubt the join one. I think we are still big and scary enough just to be able to swap the majority of this down. They're gone. What's the worst that could happen? Fine. Okay, add a 463. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. 13 monarch points. I will take that all day. We now have a way of walking between our holdings in the south of England all the way up to the north of England, all the way up to Scotland, which is going to be good for us. Alright, let's put you in London. You can go to Devon. You can stay up here somewhere. Subject turns against us. We're already in the Diplo hole. How are our subjects getting on? Yep, fine. 153 ducats just from subjects. We've lost the effects of uncertain succession. Good. Do we have anyone in here? We do. Diplotech, national unrest will be quite good. What have we got at the moment? Trade efficiency and national tax modifier. That's just, it's purely money, and we don't really need the money. It's nice, but national unrest would probably be better. Improved relations would be good as well. It'd stack really well with what? Wait, what? When did I put this guy in charge? I thought we had the improved relations guy here as well. Maybe not. Let's go Uber national unrest. Multi autonomy would be nice as well. National unrest. National unrest. Don't think anyone here has national unrest. National manpower modifier. Land maintenance. Prestige from land battles. Yeah, not really. Got morale guy in the moment. Manpower recovery speed would be nice. That's alright, we already gain 4,000 per month. That will do. That will do. So national unrest of minus 6.4. Has that had any impact whatsoever? Maybe. maybe a little bit. We'll see. La Mancha. Why are you rebellious? You aren't. No, La Mancha. Why are you rebellious? Centralization, non-accepted culture, turmoil. It's them turmoil things. How do you get rid of the turmoil? It pops up all the time as well. And all you can say to it is, I don't know, something about jackals. Anyway. Let us fabricate a claim on you. Don't want anything here. Not really. What was our next fight? Who do I want to be fighting? I think it has to be outside of Europe. India, maybe? We have a claim. We have 2 claims. Yeah, I think it has to be India. I'll grab the heavies. Actually, no, not the heavies. Yes, the heavies. Trick them with our transport fleet. I will take at least the siege stack over there. Okay. No, go away. Lawful territory from Lorraine again. I think that needs addressing. Because you can't instantly start coring the stuff that you take in the Empire, you just constantly get spammed with, we need this back off you. It's like, no. No, you can't. Can't have it. Anything here we can take. Convert heretics peacefully. Hang on then. Local unrest. How about not local unrest? No. Hang on then. Persecute other religions. No. What is this? Reform the county palatinate of Durham. County palatinate will be removed from Durham. Durham gets reformed county palatine. Palatine? Palatine. I've never heard of that word before. I don't even know what it derives from. Reformed County Palatine. Until the end of the game, given the following effects: local unrest less and monthly autonomy change goes up. I would rather have the local unrest, but we can't afford it in terms of admin power. Not really. Yeah, we're not going to be able to resurrect the Roman Empire. We didn't get into Italy. We should have focused Italy a little bit more aggressively earlier in the game if we wanted to resurrect the proper Roman Empire. I mean, we can restore the Empire of Romania at any point. I wonder if we change tag. I wonder if that gets rid of our aggressive expansion. That would be weird and fun. And we're still reducing overextension. which has gone up. Still. We'll get these cannons onto boats, and we'll get them away. There's 20 there. There's 10 there. That should be enough. With the troops that we already have in India, I don't think they're going to fight that effectively. Are we not in the right? We weren't in the right province. I don't think the Indians are going to be that good at fighting, are they? No. Miltech 41, Miltech 50. Proper siege stack over here. With what we already have here, we should be able to blast through either of them fairly quickly, including our heavies. Carpets. I got them. Yeah, make carpets. Sugar will be now produced there. Good. Another eruption. Now we gained. Oh, cool. What is this? Why? It's the turmoil shit again. It's the fucking turmoil shit again. Anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just sort out my admin here a little bit. We're going to need transports over here. Transport fleet. A transport fleet. You have now... You've not quite called that. However, I need these transports. Probably going to need them over here. Transport people around. If I'm sending my transports that are here off to India, I'd like to fill that hole with... I'd like to fill that hole with more transports. The whole left, of course. And we'll grab some more trade ships here. But I believe, Rain, as always, you lot have been amazing. This episode is sponsored by the Diplo hole. I don't think we're ever going to get out of it. But I refuse to go to war and take the one province. If I'm going to war with somebody, I'm gonna take more than one province. Even if we never get another Diplo level ever again, I'm fine with that, as long as we can continue to war. But next episode will be taken up by expansion in India, because people are starting to get a little irate with us. Especially England. Their opinion about our Spanish aggressive expansion is a lot. That's a big number. Anyway, till next time, from Spain, do take care. Ooh, is this? Yeah. Terra Incognita has gone. Yeah, if it's not connected. This isn't connected to the mainland in any way, so I'm not too bothered about this continuing to be a different colour to the rest of the Americas, apart from the one native that we allowed to live because he's got an epic flag. Why can't European countries have flags like this? Instead we end up with something like the Romanian flag. I don't want to be disparaging about Romanian people, it's just your flag's a little bit... I mean, wouldn't this flag be amazing? Any Romanians out there, let me know. Would you rather have this flag? And on that weird bombshell, yeah, do take care.